Hello guys, ladies and gentlemen, YouTubers. This is Britnell. Tracy is in a meeting today and it's March 1st, 2020. I'm out here at the bee yard. I had an opportunity before I get too busy to go ahead, no pun. Anyway, I just started checking our bees. I opened up the first box. It is slap full. And the queen's laying eggs, and in about 3 weeks they're going to be exploding in population. So if I don't add another box and give them a little bit more room in their house, we're going to have a swarm on this box, and it's probably the same way on the rest of them. But it's a little breezy today. You're really not supposed to do it in a lot of wind, but it comes and goes, so you have to work when you can. Here, I'm going to show you the box. It is full. Took off the inner cover and it is just full of bees, and they're pretty calm right now. I sprayed them with some bee calm with some essential oils, and it really calms them down. Here's our little mixture, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to get as much done as I can today, because we don't want to lose any to swarms. And we'll try to minimize as much as possible. I've got some cinnamon to kind of control the ants if there's any. So anyway, y'all stay tuned. Hopefully I won't get stung. I'm in box 2 now. Bees are pretty calm today, so it's a good thing that I am doing this, because usually they're pretty mean to me. But let me show you. I have completed box 1. I'm going to box 2. It is so full. I hope this bee don't sting me. It's trying to get me. Ooh, but look at that. It is slap full of honey. So it's full, and if, like I said, if I don't, you might see that bee harassing me. But if I don't go ahead and put that new box on, we're in trouble. We'll lose a swarm, because it's just I'm going work during the week, and you know they swarm. Once they start swarming in March, they're on. So we don't want to lose. We're trying to minimize it. Again, I keep repeating myself, but Tracy and I want to try to save as many bees this year as we can, so we can have a lot more boxes. So anyway, I'm going to turn it off because I got a mean one right here. Okay, so I have finished the bee inspection. We fared pretty well. We did lose 2 hives. They vacated. Don't know what happened. You never know. But I'm heading back over to the bee yard now. You can see it over to my right. But got the inspections done. We've got 6 boxes that are slap full. I had to add boxes back on top. I'm not going to go much closer. Them ladies don't like me. But we ended up with, I had to add supers on that one, and let's see, the last one. These other 2 weren't quite over 75% full, so I'm gonna have to really check them here in another week or so and check them all again. But I'm probably gonna have to add super to the first and second one there. But otherwise, I did not see a hive beetle, till I got on that last one, and I seen 2, and so I killed them. And anyway, they're very healthy. Also, we have got pollen just hanging off the bees as they're coming in. I would go over there and show you, but yeah, I'm a scaredy cat. I don't want to get over there without my suit on. But Tracy, again, she's not with me, but she is really busy trying to prepare to go on this trip to Hawaii, and I wanted to try to get as much as I could done for her, you know, being the husband that I am. So anyway, because I'm gonna have a party when she's gone. Y'all can call me no, I'm just kidding. Look at these bees, how busy they are. They are really frenzied after I went in there. I don't know if you can really see them. Let me get to the side if they don't start chasing me. But anyway, you see my pines over there? They're really taking off over there. But real quick, I was just wanting to show you kind of what went on in our bee inspection. The first one of this year. We look like we're going to have a lot of honey, and I fully expect there's going to probably still be a swarm or 2 or 3, and I'll be able to fill up these other boxes. We'll end up having 8 to 10 boxes again. But as you can see, there's, oh, there she is. Bye. I got to go back to my four-wheeler. She was chasing me, and I'm really petrified of it stinging me in the head, because you know I've got a lot of hair up here. But I'm gonna ease back over here and jump on this four-wheeler and get out of here. So just dig it. I had to have him locked up because I didn't want him getting stung and he'd be all in the way. So I'm gonna get him out real quick, and I'm gonna take you over and show you some stuff. What up, champ? Hey, I also wanted to show you guys, these are my neighbor's pines right next door to me. He planted these. They're about 3.5 years old, no joke. And you see my fence post here, that's probably 3.5, 4 foot tall. But you can see how fast these super loblollies grow. These pine trees are just extreme growth. They grow about 2 feet or more a year in proper soil. As you can see, as it's more sandy over here, this during the drought we had last year just did not make it. And I've replanted for him. I had tons of seedlings, so I replanted those, which they'll be coming up. But I wanted to take you over here. Oh, and also I had to, down this fence line, I had to repair some barbed wire. The deer kept jumping over and knocked it just real loose, and I had to go back and tighten it up. But let's see, I thought I seen some deer hair earlier on this fence, but I wanted to show you, let's see, right here, this is where I went over. You can see one right there, a little bitty seedling growing right there, but I've got them all out in there. They're hard to see, but they'll be that tall, no joke, in 2.5 years. They'll be up there. But over here on our side, I wanted to show you a little update on this. I've got these. I had to almost replant every one of these again because the drought, and I watered. Like, I would come home, I had another job after work about 10 p.m. and I would water these, and just at night, and all the time, and they still died. So I replanted them out here to make a screen going down through here, all back around out through here, so that from the road, you know, we have a lot more privacy, which there's hardly any traffic on this road anyway. We live so far out in the great wilderness. I got pines growing all down this line too. Oh, we do have a vehicle. But it goes all down the fence line. And a lot of these are doing pretty well. I want to take you over here. All this rain we've been having too, sometimes a lot of the moisture is so thick, like you can literally sink up. Tracy last year come out here when I was bush hogging and sunk her vehicle up, and I had to get a chain and pull her out. But you can see right here how wet this is. And a lot of times the hogs will come out here and waller all in this. See, this seedling, I don't think you can see it. You barely can see it, but it's trying to brown up like it's getting too much water. Champ's over there frolicking. Look at him. It had green all over it and was growing well, and it's got some kind of something going on with it. But I replanted another one right beside it. Again, this is just going to be our, wall going across out through here that I replanted. You can see the taller ones, but they'll take off this year. That thing will grow very fast. So that is it, and I am mushing up. A lot of people don't realize that they think that you have to have a disc with a tractor, especially for farming. Some applications you do, but as far as for deer hunting, I love to deer hunt. I love to plant fall crops for a deer, dove, turkey, you name it. So I've been reading up on a lot of just mowing, throwing and mowing, and how it's more organic for the soil instead of making that hard pan when you disc. So I tried it this year. I let my lower pasture, which we're about to go to, I am so stoked about it. I let it grow really tall, 4 foot tall, and I let it just grow this year. And I went in and sowed it with fertilizer and my seeds, and I grew all different kind of seeds, wheats, oat. I think I didn't put no rye, but I put wheats and oat, and I also put crimson clover, a lot of crimson clover, because the bumblebees and other insects will pollinate it, and then the honeybees can get to it. It's harder for them than other clovers, but crimson clover grows in very acidic soil. So I'm trying to build up this lower pasture, and the fastest way to do it is through crimson clover. So I walked out through there in that 4 foot tall grass, sowed my fertilizer, my seed and everything, and then I came back with my bush hog and mowed it down about 3 to 4 inches high, and it made a thick canopy of hay over the top of it. And you guys are not going to believe how great that soil is. It has came up. It came up this year for the deer, and the deer have fed heavily in it. But I know here soon the turkey, it's almost turkey season, this pasture is going to fill up with 40 to 50 plus turkey. A lot of gobblers, and you guys, I want to see it, show you. So come with me. Champ, come on, boy. We're going to go down here, and I'm going to show you this great soil. Check it out. Look at that river birch. That joker's huge. Let's go down. He's over there exploring anything he can smell. That big old tree fell. Good grief. If that beaver cuts that tree, that's either a deer. It looks like it might be a rub, but it looks like a beaver. I've been having a lot of beavers in here lately. But let's see. Look how high the water got. It backed up all in here this year. This tree fell a few years ago. Beautiful tree. This is a mulberry tree. It gets loaded with mulberries. There's our little, you can see I need to do some weed eating. There's our little picnic table. It's a cool little spot. And Champ's wanting to use the restroom. But check this out. It just landed and I left it, and it's just balancing it out. But here is our little trail we walk. That's my food plot over in here, our pavilion. But when it flooded here, I think Tracy showed y'all a video, it flooded this whole bottom. I had wood ducks all down in here. I mean, all that was flooded, and it flooded out over my food plot and my clover. So I want to show you guys this. Check out my food plot. Come on, Champ. It's amazing how in the spring you don't even need fertilizer. Things just pop back up. Nutrients from the ground. But you kind of can see this sage line right here where I left it on purpose. That's how high it was. And then I mowed it down. But look at that. You can see the big patches of clover. Check this out. Look at that. I mean, clover. And that stuff reseeds. Look at this. This is just amazing. And it was just basically thatch like this. It just mowed and just covered, a thick covering, and just amazingly came up. Yeah, I'm crazy about planting. I love to farm for wildlife more than I do almost hunting. It's fun. Look at that. Just everywhere. So anyway, and there's the house. And I had all kind of deer on camera down here. Had my feeder over here, and all kind of bucks, does, different critters. But let's walk out here real quick and show you how much the creek has went down. And I'm gonna come back again this year and re-sow this even more with some more crimson, and I'm gonna try to get some white and yellow growing in here because yellow clover is really good for the honey production. So let's look at this real quick before it gets dark. You can see down here how high the water was in the mud. There goes a wood duck right there. Y'all see him? There it goes down through there. Oh man, there goes another one. Get him, champ. There they go. Oh mercy. There goes some more. He's going. Get him, champ. If you don't think he ain't a duck dog. Oh me. There he went, bloosh, in the water. But you see how muddy the water got up to this line right here. But there he goes. Look at Champ out there. He's across the creek. He's going after something. He's already smelling something. What are you doing? Hey, over here, come here. But look, I gotta be careful, I'll bust it. But look how when it floods, it just makes this mucky muck on everything. But you see, oh, it's muddy. But look how high this was. It went up to this tree right here where the mud mark is. It'd be up to my chest. And that's how low it is now. Our island right here is about gone. We had a little island out there where it forks, and it is virtually half gone from what it was. And you see that line right there, the mud line up in the air? That's how high the water was. Crazy. That's it. I was just wanting to show you guys the mud line, how high it was. Crazy. Just dig it.